It's something I've started. I should finish the job I began this morning.
予定変更。朝の続きだろ。任せろ。試験が始まる前に備品の修理なんて済ませちまおうぜ。
助かる。それでは美術部の患者を見に行くとするか。
あいよ。と、人払いはちゃんとしてくれよ。人目があると集中できない。
That's excuse me. Very good, very solid.
無論だ。他の連中に邪魔はさせぬ。
Issei quickly walks the hallway, and I follow him out of the classroom in a hurry. The sun is already set when we leave the school building. The school gates are already closed. It's 7 o'clock and way past curfew. Thanks to Issei, we're not in trouble.
いや、今日は助かった。必ずこの礼はするから。何かあったら遠慮なく言ってくれ。
I don't remember Issei being particularly outstanding or like someone who like stands out on the show, because obviously he's, well, I don't want to say obviously, because if you're not seeing anything of Fate, you probably don't know that he's not gonna be a significant part of the story. So yeah, I don't remember him like particularly. I don't remember anything about him actually, so I don't remember him being this cool. He's a very cool guy though, very upstanding.
そうだな。なんかあったら言うよ。まあ、とりわけ何もないとは思うけど。
I didn't help him to get something in return. There's nothing I want from Issei.
まったく。人が良いのも考えものだな。エミヤがいてくれると助かるが、他の連中にいいように使われるのは我慢ならん。人助けはいいことだが、もう少し相手を選ぶべきではないか。エミヤの場合、来る人拒まずすぎる。
Actually, I remember him saying this in the anime. Like, so it is kind of true though. Amiya does. He's he's a little too good for his own good.
そんなに節操ないか、俺。
Yes, Amiya, you are.
これでは心ないバカどもがいいように利用しようというものだ。エミヤも忙しい身なのだから、たまには他人の頼みなど断ってもよかろう。
I can't really tell, but it seems Issei's worried about me. I've been called helpful since I was in middle school, as I don't turn down requests for help and don't ask for anything in return. I guess Issei thinks that's dangerous. I mean, to a degree it is. I mean, obviously you do want to help people, and you don't want to like help just so they can give you something in return, but also, yeah, you do need to acknowledge your own schedule when you're busy. Like if you're busy, too busy to help someone, don't make things worse and then say, oh yeah, I'm not busy, I can help you. Like if you're busy, you can deal with your own stuff first, and obviously don't just help anyone who asks. Do like evaluate if you really want to, or basically what he's saying, like don't be too helpful. But I'm doing it because I want to, and it's not a problem as I decline things that I think are beyond me.
それは一星がするような心配じゃない。自分のことは自分が一番分かってるさ。それに人助けは善行だろ。寺の息子が咎めるようなことじゃあるまい。
Oh boy, Emiya did not go there. Ooh. Come on, man, you can't be dissing people like that.
しかしな、エミヤのは度が過ぎるというか、このまま行くと潰れるというか。
Good counterpoint, you say. Very good.
忠告は受け取っとく。それじゃあまた明日、学校でな。
それではまた明日。
Issei leaves, looking discontented. Issei's house, Shirou Temple, is up in the mountains, so naturally our routes home will go in different directions. I walk through the moonlit town. Walking up the road, I notice that there aren't any people around. Okay, so it looks like I was probably wrong on the like exciting that's gonna happen, because at least maybe. Because listen to like the background music. I walked through the moonlit town. Walking up the road, I noticed there aren't many people around. Any. The time was around 7:30. There should be people around at this time, but there's no sign of anyone.
そういえば確か
There was some crime here in Miyama City a few days ago, not years. A burglar murdered someone, I think. There must be why there's no one around and why the school curfew became 6 o'clock.
ガス漏れに強盗か物騒なことになってきたな
Wait, they're not in Miyami's. I'm sorry, what city was that? Miyama. We're not in Miyama, we're in Fuyuki. No wonder there are fewer people walking around at night. It's getting too dangerous to let Sakura go home on her own. Sakura's house is in the residential area on the other side of town. Oh boy, yeah, you don't want her walking home alone. Do that. Start of the night, I should walk her home. Oh boy, what is this? For a moment, I can't believe my eyes. Mia, what are you looking at? There is someone on the road which I thought was empty. The person is standing above me, as if looking down at me. Excuse me. Who's here? Oh! Well, this... I did not think this would happen this early. Alright then. Without realizing it, I hold my breath. The silver-haired girl smiles and descends without a sound. As she passes...
早く呼び出さないと死んじゃうよ、お兄ちゃん。
Oh boy. What? She... It? That's weird phrasing. Does she think we know what's going on? Because we don't. I mean, I do. Most of you watch this party. Some of you I know don't. She said something strange. That's it? That's all we're getting of that? Boy, Emma, he's not paying much attention. He probably should be at that point. Let's see. I go up the hill and reach my house. As the lights are on, Sakura and Fujini must be home already. I smell dinner the moment I enter the living room. At the table are Sakura and Fujini in the middle of dinner. The main dish tonight is chicken and cream. Fujini, who loves white sauce, is in a good mood. Chicken sounds good, but what kind of cream are we talking about here? Because that's very vague.
おかえりなさい、先輩。お先に失礼していますね。
ただいま遅くなってごめんなもうちょっと早く帰ってくればよかったんだけど
いいです。ちゃんと間に合いましたから。ちょっと待っててくださいね。すぐ用意しますから。
頼む手を洗ってくるから人のおかずを食べないように藤姉を見張っといてくれ。
はい、きちんと見張っています。
I return to my room. It's a fairly empty room compared to the shed, but since I don't have any hobbies, I think it's quite decorated. Most of the random things Fujini has left here, though. Wash my hands, change, and return to the living room to find my dinner ready.
いただきます。
はい、お口に合えばいいんですけど。
Sakura is terribly modest. Her cooking skills have vastly improved in the past year. She's been completely beaten at Western-style foods, and I can barely beat her at Japanese food. Neither of us have touched Chinese. I'm pleased my pupil is getting better, but it's kind of depressing when the teacher is defeated by the students. It's as good as I expected. Chicken becomes harder the longer you cook it, so it's... Oh. Okay, so it's harder if you cook it longer. But it's juicier and tastier if you roast it before cooking. Even though it's cheap. Okay, so it's... You guys get the idea. That's done perfectly here. The master's skill, forever beyond the clumsy Fujini. Wow. Dissing your teacher, right in... Well, I guess that's in his head. He's talking to us, but he's not saying it out loud. Still. Dang, Shirou. Roasting everyone.
どうでしょうか先輩。今日のはうまくいったと思うんですけど。
文句なし。ホワイトソースも絶妙だ。もう洋物じゃさくらにはかなわないな。
さくらちゃんがご飯作ってくれるようになってからお肉関係が美味しくなった。
With that, Fujini, who had been preoccupied with her food, lifts up her head.
ダメよシロー。学生がこんな夜更けに帰ってきちゃいけないんだから。
Ack. She's been in a bad mood now that she's seen my face, even though she was happy because of dinner.
もうまた誰かの手伝いをしてたんでしょう。それはそれでいいことだけど、こんな時ぐらいは早く帰ってきなさい。あれ、シローに倒して言ったんだからね。
あのさ、わざわざホームルームで言わなくてもうちで言えばいいんじゃないの？
ここで言っても聞かないもの。学校でガツンと言った方がシローには効果的なんだもん。
The haircuts are tight in there?
先生、それは職権乱用というか、公私混同だと思います。
それぐらいしないとシローはダメなのよ。いつも人の手伝いばっかりして損してるからさ。たまにはまっすぐ帰ってきてのんびりしててもいいじゃない、バカチン。
バカチンとはなんだよ、バカチンとは。いいじゃないか。誰かの手伝いをしてそれでその人が助かるんなら損なんかしてないぞ。
はあ、キリツグさんに似たのかな。シローがそんなんじゃお姉ちゃん心配だよ。
I don't exactly know how she's worried, as she's energetically munching down her dinner.
藤村先生、今の話からすると、先輩って昔からそうなんですか？
昔からそうなの。なんか困ってる人がいたら自分から手を出しちゃうタイプ。けどおせっかいってわけじゃなくて、シローはね、単におませさんなのだ。
Fujini laughs dangerously. Dangerously? What does that even mean?
藤ね、余計なこと言ったら怒るぞ。もうさくらもつまんないこと聞くなよな。
Boring questions? I don't see how that's boring. Oh, my bad. I glare at them.
藤村先生、お話を続けてください。
Okay. Fujini collects her tongue and backs down, but Sakura interrupts me. Sakura is taking the lesson seriously. What lesson?
じゃあ話しちゃおう。これがね、シローは困った人を放っておけない性格なのよ。弱きを助け強きをくじくってやつ。子供の頃の作文なんてね、僕の夢は正義の味方になることですだったんだから。
Is she gonna say the thing? Is she gonna say it? She's talking about things from so long ago. Say the thing. But it's all true, so I don't interrupt. Anyways, becoming a superhero is a goal I must not stay from even now. Okay, so he's still on it. I knew that. But where's the wording? You need a word that's say the thing.
わあ、すごい子供だったんですね、先輩。
Yes, Senpai was a real kid, Sakura. But now we gotta say the thing.
すごかったよ。年上の男の子にいじめられてる女の子がいたら助けに入ってくれたし、キリツグさんが武将だったから家事だって一生懸命こなしてたし。あの頃は可愛くて純真だったのに、それがどうしてこんなひねくれた子になっちゃったんだろうな。
I wouldn't say Shirou is crooked. I would say He's definitely dumb. That's for sure, knowing... At least in UBW, I don't remember much of Evan's Field, because I've not seen... The first two I haven't seen in, like, years. Third one... I actually seen the third one in, like, a year either. So I don't remember much of Shirou then. I remember him thinking he's very stupid in that one, but I remember in UBW, he was very dumb. I would say crooked though, in like any variation.
そりゃ藤姉がいたからだろう。ダメな大人を見てると子供はいろいろ考えるんだよ。悔しかったらちゃんと自分で飯作ってみろ。
なっ
Fujini crumbles. Let you jump her head and repents,
う
but
ーお姉ちゃんは悲しいよ。さくらちゃん、おかわり。
Fujini asks for a third bowl. Well, that's it? Alright then. On to the next one. Relax after dinner. It's almost 9 o'clock.
さて、何をしたもんか。
There's some time before my evening training. I should... Oh. Definitely want to take Sakura home. I haven't thanked Sakura for dinner yet, so I'll go and talk to her.
そうだな。夜も遅いし、家まで送って行ってやらないと。
Sakura's in the living room, getting ready to go home, having finished the cleaning.
あれ先輩、お風呂に入ってたんじゃないんですか？
いや、風呂は後回し。さくらを送ってから入る。
送るって私をですか？
ああ、最近物騒だから家まで送る。さくらんち結構遠いだろ。わざわざ来てもらってるんだから、それぐらいはさせてくれ。
Sakura falls into an awkward silence. Did I say something bad?
ごめんなさい。気持ちは嬉しいんですけど、先輩を休んでいてください。家までだったら慣れてますし、一人でも大丈夫ですから。
This has got me thinking. I don't want to say anything because I don't want to spoil this for people who do not know. But is this because I think Shirou doesn't know, or is it because of... Well, pretty obvious that she's definitely interested in Shirou, so is it because she's awkward, or is it because of the thing that Shirou doesn't know?
いや、それはそうだろうけど、今日は特別だ。しばらくは家まで送っていくよ。
でも兄さんに見つかると先輩にまで迷惑がかかります。
Oh, is she referring to Shinji? That's right. Sakura's brother, Shinji, does not approve of Sakura coming to my place. You can't object too strongly because she says she's going to Fujini's house, but it could be a problem if I take her home. It's a problem, but so what? I don't care what Shinji says, it's a much bigger problem if Sakura has to walk home alone at dangerous times like these.
俺にかかる迷惑なんていい。ともかく最近は物騒なんだから送ってく。
でもやっぱり先輩に悪いですから。
悪くない。日頃世話になってるんだから送るぐらいさせてくれ。それとも一人で帰りたいのか、さくらは。
いえ、そういうことではなくて。
ならいいだろう。これでも腕には自信があるんだ。大抵の防寒は返り討ちにできるから、こんな時ぐらいは使ってやってくれ。なんか出てきてもちゃんとさくらを守るから。
I nudged Sakura towards the hallway with a glance.
先輩、本当にいいんですか？また兄さんと喧嘩しちゃうかもしれませんよ。
Again, the only fight I remember Shinji and Shirou ever having is the one in Heaven's Field Part 2, the movie. Well, actually, maybe they did fight more than one time. I remember the. Or was it not? I don't remember. Let's just continue.
構わないよ。男同士で喧嘩しない方が変だし、シンジとはそれぐらい素直に言い合った方がいいんだ。あいつ、ああ見えて隠し事とか嫌いだから、文句があるならすっぱりと言い合った方がすっきりする。
Sucker looks surprised for some reason.
どうした？なんか変なこと言ったか俺。
いえ、言ってませんよ。先輩が兄さんと仲良くしてくれるのが嬉しいだけです。
There we go again. This keeps rubbing me the wrong way so much. Just no. Shinji is not a friend. He is a foe. And a fool. A fool. And a lot of things. I don't remember if. I don't know. Well, I guess, you know, what I've seen, there's. I don't know if I want to say that, because that probably, yeah, that's like a spoiler. But I hope we see him die, you know, in this route. I'm shooting for.
いや、仲良くってのは難しいぞ。すっきりするのは俺だけで、シンジは逆かもしれないし。
そうですね。けど兄さん、何度喧嘩しても先輩に話しかけるでしょ。兄さん、きっと先輩が苦手なんです。けど他の人よりずっと好きだから、いつも先輩を気にしてるんですよ。素直じゃない人だから嫌いな人が好きなんです、兄さん。
それは返答に困る意見だな。
はい、先輩が羨ましかったから少しだけ困らせてみました。
Sakura smiles. What? Seeing that smile, I held my breath without realizing it. Oh, that's. Would you call that a big smile? No, I would not. But, I mean, look at it. Small. I think it's the first time I've seen her smile like that. I wonder why.
とにかく送っていくからな。シンジに見つかったら見つかったでいい。妹を送り届けたんだから、あいつだって文句は言わないだろう。
そうですね。隠すよりはそうした方がいいかもしれません。それじゃあお言葉に甘えていいですか、先輩。
はいよ。たまには先輩らしいとこを見せてやる。
I smack my chest. Sakura smiles warmly at my gesture of trust me. That was a sudden cut. We go down the hill and reach the intersection. There's no one around, and the familiar residential district feels desolate. Oh boy, what's this? It's not even 10 o'clock yet, but the town is asleep. The silence is strange. Even though there have been nasty incidents, should night really steal this much life?
先輩、私の家こっちですけど。
悪い。ちょっとぼーっとしてた。さくらの家はあっち側の一番上だもんな。
いえ、一番上にあるのは遠坂先輩のお家ですよ。マトウの家も高いところにありますけど、一番上じゃないんです。
Oh, so it's by Rin's house.
あれ、そうだったか？遠坂ってあの遠坂？
はい、2年生の遠坂凛さんです。先輩、苦手なんですか？
Where is that question coming from? She must have read my reaction as her comment is accurate. Alright, so. Ugh! Was I making that kind of face?
いや、苦手ってわけじゃない。話したこともないし、よく知らない相手だ。ただ、有名な優等生だろあいつ。そういうさくらは同じ洋館だし、もしかして近所付き合いとかあるのか？
Oh, Western style.
ないですよ。 確かに近所ではありますけど、遠坂先輩のお家は坂の上ですから。けど、遠坂先輩のお家が洋館だって知ってるんですね、先輩。
How do we know that? Sakura asks quietly.
ああ、ちょっと小耳に挟んだんだ。遠坂のところは幽霊屋敷だとかなんとか。幽霊屋敷って言ったら洋館と相場が決まってるだろ。
I'll tell you, Japanese people don't believe in haunted houses. I'm not really buying that, Shirou, considering Japanese people believe in a lot of weird ghost stuff, a lot of weird ghosts. So I'm gonna say Japan definitely does believe in haunted houses. So why are you saying a haunted house has to be? Oh, I read that wrong. A haunted house has to be a Western style house, right? Why does it have to be Western?
そうですね。遠坂先輩は一人が好きみたいですから。私も子供の頃、坂の上には怖い魔法使いが住んでるって言われてました。
A scary sorcerer. Alright. That would fit. Yeah.
へえ、怖い魔法使いか。俺もそんな風な噂は聞いたな。まあ、それ言ったらあっちの家はみんな魔法使いが住んでいそうだけど。
信じました。だって子供だったんです。だから坂の上には行っちゃいけないっていつ。
Sakura answers my joking question seriously. We go up the hill. It's a residential district rather opposite to mine, but the habits are the same. There are fewer and fewer buildings and more trees as you ascend the hill. It's only natural, as most of the town's facilities are at the bottom of the hill. In all that, one of few buildings near the top of the hill is Sakura's house. Sakura stops suddenly.
なんだ、忘れ物か？
いえ、忘れ物じゃないんですけど。先輩、うちの近くに誰かいませんか？
She looks around uneasily. I look around too, but there's no one here except us.
別に誰もいないけど、なんかあったのか？
いえ、いないならいいんです。なんか最近、家の近くで見慣れない人をよく見かけるから、今日もいるのかなって。
Oh boy, what is that? Who is she seeing? That's not in any of the adaptations I've seen.
なんだそれ。なんか危なくないか、そいつ。
Then again, I did hear that this visual novel here has more content that was not in any of the adaptations, so probably gonna be a lot of that. Maybe it's not just the routes. And how we do get to choose the route, also heard that the relationships are individual in here, and so like depending on the choices you make, you'll bond with people more. So hopefully that means I get to choose the route, because I want to choose the one where I haven't seen yet, which is the Saber route. For those of you who don't know, the anime adaptations are the Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works is the Rin Tosaka route. The Heaven's Field trilogy is the Sakura route, and there is an anime adaptation of the Saber routes, but I've not seen that.
どんなやつなんだよ。
Oh
金髪の
no!
かっこいい人でした。モデルさんみたいだから先輩も見たらびっくりすると思います。
He's stalking her? Him? No. I don't have any of that. Here's the open we get to kill him. Sakura says with a blush, as if recalling him. Sakura? I know that's something I should be worried about. No, yeah. Definitely should. Clicking the wrong things.
なんだ、不審なやつってわけじゃないんだ。
No, he's very suspicious. He's 100% sus. 100% the imposter. Let's find him.
わかりません。ただ、最近は引っ越してきた人なんていないから、おかしいなって。
まあ、とにかく怪しいって言えば怪しいよな。よし、もしまた家のあたりをうろついてるようだったら、俺からシンジに言ってくれ。捕まえて何してるのか白状させるから。
Make sure to take a weapon. Something that the most fatal weapon you can find.
はい、頼りにしてます。けど、手荒なことはしないでくださいね。私、先輩に喧嘩されると困ります。
I'm not worried about a fight, but I am. Well, I'm not even worried about murder charges because I know who it is. I know it. That's why I'm freaking out. I know exactly who she's referring to. I did not expect him to be stalking her, though. Let's continue. Sakura says so while smiling straight at me.
大丈夫だよ。ちゃんと話し合いから始めるから。さくらが心配することない。
Oh boy, Shirou, don't worry about questions. Just kill first. And then ask me other questions that I have all the answers. I look away from Sakura's smile as I answer. Jeez. Sakura's gestures captivate me often these days. It would have been nothing a while ago, so I feel like I'm acting weird. Maybe because Sakura's grown, or maybe just because I finally noticed it. Well, I do think Sakura's become really beautiful. That on its own is great, but I don't think it's cool for our senpai to have to be careful where he's looking.
それじゃあおやすみなさい先輩。送ってもらえて嬉しかったです。
バカ、礼なんて言うな。晩飯作ってもらってるんだから、お礼を言うのはこっちの方だ。
This our house? I don't remember. Well, I guess, yeah, it's big. Sakura just smiles with sad face.
たく、
I'm butchered that.
こんなんでいいんなら、明日から日課にするからな。
はい。先輩の気が向いたとき、たまにでいいですから送ってください。兄さんに怒られるけど、私はやっぱり先輩と一緒がいいです。先輩、また明日ですね。今日はありがとうございました。
Sakura calls back enthusiastically and disappears into her house.
さて。
I should head home too. I left Fujini at the house, and to be honest, that's what worries me. Well, maybe, maybe not. Oh boy. Did I just hear something? I can hear it. The sound of a creaking swing. Takes me a while to realize it's the sound of some bug. No. I'm not dealing with this.
どんな虫かな。
Not
何にせ
today.
よ、季節外れもいいところだ。
I imagine a longhorn beetle in the dark under the cold. Okay, first of all, there is a certain bug in here that I'm aware of. Second of all, if you show me a realistic image of like a real life bug, I'm not having it. I'm not having any of it. I'm gonna get my eyes somewhat protected, even though I know it's probably fine. Then I notice.
あれ、明かりが3つある。
The one that just lit up is Sakura's room. The one on the first floor is Shinji's room. So what's the room on the third floor? Lights.
シンジんとこはさくらとシンジしかいないはずだけど。
He doesn't know about the grandpa? Maybe the guest or Shinji's in that room. Oh, that's my bad. Excuse me. I probably just spoiled something, but I guess. I'll just keep reading. I mean, there's things that'll happen. Anyway, I've been here many times, but this is the first time I've seen the light on in that room. Oh, he's not that? Well, it's a big house. The grandpa's not doing anything, is he? I mean, obviously he's doing something, but hopefully too nefarious. It's not strange to be a light on somewhere in such a house. It's not strange, but
なんだろう。なんか胸がざわつくな。
you should. I feel something like a presence or a bad feeling. In the cold air, the unseasonal sound echoes. If there's such a thing as a hunch, the bug hidden in the bush feels very ominous. Yeah, I would run. Oh, that's it? Alright. And so, the day ends. Alright, here we go. Finally here at the end of the day. End of day one. This probably means the end of the video, because yeah, I've recorded a lot. So, this is probably going to be, this day one ended up being a two-parter. So the days aren't too long, so I'll probably keep doing this like two-part thing, or I'll just make, you know, well, I guess it depends on, let's keep reading, doesn't matter. Just before midnight, Emiya Shirou must carry out his daily routine of using his magic. I stretch out and adjust my breathing. I stretch out and adjust my breathing. I try to empty my mind. I ignore everything around me and pay attention only to what is inside me.
トレス。Oh.
You said it! As if to hypnotize myself, I remember the spell I'm not accustomed to. No, I really am hypnotizing myself. Oh, he's hypnotizing himself. Really. As I have no magic crest and no knowledge of magic, a spell is only a change to myself. Normally, there are no lines in a human body to allow the passage of magical energy. Well, I thought every human had magical circuits, just, well, every human has magic energy within them. To artificially change my body to create such a line, I need enough concentration to unify my whole body and every nerve within it. Magic is a battle with yourself. For instance, at this very moment, I am inserting a burning steel rod into my backbone. What? You doing what? Dude, this was not in the adaptations that I saw. This metal rod is the only magical circuit I can prepare for myself. When I insert this deep into my body and connect it to the other nerves, I can finally become a magus. Wow, that is, I mean, par for the course for Fate's Magi stuff, but still, that's, wow, that's something else. This is not a metaphor. In reality, something like a burning tongue which cannot be seen or felt is being inserted into my backbone. Whoa.
僕は魔法使いなんだ。
What? Emiya Kiritsugu, the man who said so, was really oh, that was Kiritsugu's voice. A living magus who performed many marvels and had touched the very structure of the world. As a young child, I admired him and asked him to teach me magic. You cannot become a magus just through effort. It requires born talent and appropriate knowledge. And of course, I have no talent, and Kiritsugu taught me nothing on magic. He said something about me having no need of such knowledge. I still don't know what he meant by that. But still, it didn't matter to me back then. I thought if I could use magic, I could be like him. But I was not born with talent. No strength for a magic circuit, no accumulated works of magic handed down for generations. The work of magic Kiritsugu possessed, the magic crest passed down the Emiya family, can only be passed on to a blood relation. Well, I guess rather the correct word, but this is a fan translation as this game never got an official one. It's not a perfect translation, so some things are gonna be kind of weird to read. Don't worry. A magic crest forces a rejection on those with no blood relation. So, as an adopted son, I could not receive the Emiya family's magic crest. Well, anyways, I don't even know what a magic crest is. It doesn't matter if I have one or not. Okay, I think I can explain this, maybe. So now, all it comes down to is training what I can do. If I want to be a magus, I have to learn a magic fate to my nature. To be blunt, magic is a way to release one's magical energy. You can say that magical energy is my life force. Yeah, that's... I'm not entirely sure of that. That's all I'll say. It's divided into two forms, a larger source, mana, floating around the world, and a small source, odd, created inside oneself. It goes without saying that the large source is superior to the small one. Power of mana is on a completely different level from odd. Whatever the form of magic, a spell using a large source far exceeds the one only using one's own power. This is why superior maga excel at drawing magical energy from the world. It's like a filter. A magus turns his body into a filter, sucks up the mana from the world around him, and changes it into something he can use. This filter is what we call a magic circuit. There you go, that's a little bit more on magic circuits. This is a talent one is born with. The number of magic circuits within you determines the moment you were born. Is determined the moment you're born. That's my bad. Normally, human beings do not have many magic circuits. To begin with, there are always very few. That is why magi apply them out generation to generation, making their children more suitable to use magic. However, some families go too far and increase the number of magic circuits by selective breeding. Ooh, that's... Well, since I was raised in a normal family, I don't have many magic circuits. So that leaves only one method open to me. According to Ritsugu, every person has at least one form of magic they are fit for. He said something about drawing out magical energy appropriate to their origin, but I didn't really understand. Oh man, that is... I did not think that concept would be in here. I thought that was strictly to Garden of Sinners. Wow. Very cool. I mean, I know that all the Nasuverse works share like the same magic stuff, a lot of the same lore, aside from like the actual story that they're about. But I did not think that the idea of an origin and like that origin sticking inside you for like all of your incarnations. I did not think that was in Fate. Wow though. Okay. All I know for sure is that even I have some magic I can use, and if I train that magic, I may be able to become like Hiritsugu. That is why I learned only that magic. That was 8 years ago. After a lot of thought, Hiritsugu finally accepted me as his student.
いいかいシロー、魔術を習うということは常識からかけ離れるということだ。死ぬ時は死に、殺す時は殺す。僕たちの本質は生ではなく死だからね。
I guess I had no fear as a child. Hiritsugu smiled bitterly, putting his hand on the nodding Emiya Shirou.
君に教えるのはそういった争いを呼ぶ類のものだ。だから人前で使ってはいけないし、難しいものだから鍛錬を怠ってもいけない。でもまあそれは破ったって構わない。一番大事なことはね、魔術は自分のためじゃなくて他人のためだけに使うということだよ。
I guess Hiritsugu don't want me to become a magus. I don't care about that. I don't admire a magus. I admire Hiritsugu. If I can become like Hiritsugu and be there for someone like on that red day, that will be Oh, did he put it in? I'm thinking needlessly. I feel the iron rod on my backbone sliding into place. Ow. Well, there's the noise. If I lose control of my breathing now, it would be a fatal mistake. The artificial magic circuit will eat away in my body and destroy it. Whoa, sure, you're messing with... Oh, that's... You're a reckless man. If that happens, I'll... Well... Yeah, that's what that does to you. It would only be an amateur, failing at such elementary step. Failing N. I gritted my teeth and resumed the connection. After a battle like walking on needles, the iron rod finally arrives deep within me and fuses with my body. Ow. This process took me about an hour. An hour of that? He did that for an hour. Oh man. Well, if one thing, Shirou's definitely dedicated. After that much time, I'm finally able to make one artificial circuit. One circuit that produces magical energy.
基本可視解明
After that, it becomes a process of naturally flowing magical energy. Emiya Shirou is no magus. He's only a magic user who can create magical energy within his body and channel it into objects. So there's only one magic possible, which is... You gonna say it?
構成材質解明
Strengthening objects. Say it. You said it already. Let's say it again. I'm getting hyped now. It is a magic of strengthening that reinforces the object's ability by understanding the object's structure and channeling magical energy into it.
基本可視変更
Before me is a metal pipe. I will channel magical energy into it, perform the simplest magic, and reinforce its durability. Basically, channeling your magical energy into something other than yourself is like pouring poison into that object. It is just as the blood of Emiya Shirou that is not the blood of the pipe, pumping different blood and only accelerates its breakdown. It's certainly wouldn't strengthen it. What? To prevent that and turn the poison into a tonic, one must completely understand the structure of the target and channel the magical energy into small open spaces.
構成材質補強
It must be easy for a skilled magus, but for me, who cannot even create sufficient magical energy, it is hard as hitting a target hundreds of meters away. The usual target in archery is 28 meters away. Whoa. How much harder it is at many times that distance, goes without saying. The heat in my body escapes. The burning pillar of my backbone disappears and lungs stretch to the limit demand air. What? To the limit demand air? I arc my back to hold off the days almost making me pass out.
ああくそまた失敗か
There's no change in the metal pipe. It seems that the magical energy poured into it has evaporated into the air.
元から形があるものに手を加えるのはきつい
The thing around tempting is like adding something to an already complete work of art. Adding to a complete object risks making it less perfect. Adding unnecessary things will eventually decrease the value. Actually, that is why the magic of strengthening is simple yet difficult, and only a few magi use it willingly. It's not like I use it willingly either, but it can't be helped as this is the only thing I'm good at. It would be much easier if I could just form things out of clay and use it instead, but a substitute and appearance doesn't have the internal structure to match. The junk around here is a good example. When I fail strengthening magic, I make some substitute object to practice and calm down, but they all end up with nothing inside. can visualize something's structure easily, so I can make the outside look like the original, but it's empty inside, and of course, it doesn't do anything. I wiped the sweat off my brow. Now that I think about it, I realize my whole body is sweating like I've been drenched in a bucket of water. But I'm lucky it just ended like this. That was really bad. If I'd taken a second longer to recover myself, I would probably have destroyed the most of my body.
死にかけた分上達するならまだ見込みがあるんだけどな。
It's not even that easy. But it is true that you won't improve your magic if you're scared of death. As long as you study magic, death is always right beside you. Even a simple magic repeated every day can go off with a simple mistake, taking the caster's life.
魔術師にとって一番初めの覚悟とは
Kirisuku has said so sadly. Maybe he meant that he didn't want me to take such a step.
誰かを助けるということは誰かを助けないということ。
Kirisuku said that to me when I told him I wanted to be just like him. I still don't know what he meant. But Emiya Shirou has become a superhero who goes around saving people, just like Emiya Kirisuku.
その割にこんな処方がうまくいかないんだもんな。なんでいざって時に雑念が入るんだ。バカ。
It's not enough to understand the structure of an object with mere vision. A skilled magist only detects what's important and channels magical energy without waste. My dream is to become a superhero. Remember what Fujini said during dinner. I don't think it's embarrassing nor impossible. It's already determined. Emiya Shirou will succeed Emiya Kirisuku. That's why even though I'm inexperienced, I've done everything I can. I don't know what kind of person a superhero should be, so I can only approach it by helping others within the limits of my abilities. I've aimed straight for that goal for the past 5 years, but when things just go wrong like this, I have doubts.
点でわからないよ、親父。一体さ、何をすれば正義の味方になれるんだ。
I looked up at the sky through the window. It's not like I can just randomly do good deeds. I think being a superhero is different from just helping others. I know that, but the question is, how can I become one? The difference between the two is the thing I've failed to understand for the past 5 years. Oh, there we go. Day 1 is finished. Well, I'm going to end things here, and in the next video we'll start off day 2. That may or not end up being like a 2-parter or more, depending on what time I have, but for now, that's the end of that. Thank you for watching, everyone. If you would like to see more of me, subscribe. Drop a like as well, letting me know if you want to see this. Leave a comment, let me know. Say anything, just go off, have fun. Tell me a joke. Tell me how your day's been. Let me know if my videos, are doing better than they were before, or if they're the same, or if they're worse. Give me feedback, all that good stuff. But yes, this is the end of the video. I think I said everything. Yeah, goodbye.